on the health reform, I think you got to target your resources towards small business. 70% of the uninsured work full-time, part-time, small businesses that don't have profit margins. So you get insurance reform, but you got to figure out a way to help the truck driver, person that works at a restaurant, or a person at a hotel. I feel like we threw Israel under the bus for about 8 years. Really want to stand with Israel, be an ally, and the Iranian nuclear agreement, I would really change it. It's not a treaty. Have to hold people accountable, and I think in some of these countries, you're seeing there's a real need to have the SDI that President Reagan talked about, intercept missiles on their side. I'm thinking specifically North Korea.
Yes.
And have a defensive shield that can protect us. I don't think enough money's been put for troops. You got guys doing 3 or 4 tours of duty, tearing up families, mental health issues when they get back. So would want to invest more money for people so they don't have to do multiple tours of duty.
What's the campaign been like so far? I mean, obviously running as a heavy underdog, running against some well-known congressmen, politicians. So what's that process been like for you so far?
Boy, over the last few months, it's been a lot of Reagan-Lincoln days. Then we moved into 4-H fairs. You got the Blueberry Festival this weekend in Plymouth. It's been a little difficult in the last month. I slowed down. My middle brother Max died. He is from Fairmount, and he'd been in a hospital bed about the last year, and my mom and dad helped take care of him. But they named the ball diamond after him in Fairmount, and it was amazing that he touched so many lives coaching and running the sports leagues. They had his funeral at the high school, and it was very moving. So I want to cut taxes, and I want to see repatriation. Right now we've got Indiana companies thinking about moving to Ireland because the corporate tax rate's too high here in America. So I think President Trump's got the right idea, want to even lower the corporate taxes more so those businesses invest here and then they spend their money here and we create more jobs. National security is a big issue. That's why I'm running. Senator Coates was 2 votes short when he got the floor leadership position to stop the Iranian nuclear agreement. Joe Donnelly voted for, went with Reid and Obama, and if you look at it, 90% of the revenues that come in after lifting sanctions, those flow to companies or subsidiaries owned or controlled by the Ayatollah or the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. And those monies then go to Hezbollah, Hamas, terrorist organizations that seek to overthrow Israel. A couple things, veterans, I feel like we're just not spending enough money. I've done some prosecuting here in Tipton, special prosecuting for Jay Rich, an old friend. We used to play basketball against each other. Remember Bobby Knight was here looking at Jay Rich when we were playing him back in, I think it was 1979. Have helped the Red Cross, the Howard Tipton Red Cross, serving on their board. But when I talk to people, here would be an example. A veteran came back from Iraq and he's driving down the road and he hits a big check hole, and then he gets going 100 miles an hour, and all of a sudden a deputy sheriff stops him. It's a chase, and I have a felony resisting law enforcement. But the root of the problem is mental illness. I think we need more beds for mental illness. We need more treatment for those who have served, our veterans, and then we need more apprenticeship programs to help people transition back.